Sense Species.
G'day invaders, welcome to Sense Species, and this is the continued look at the Sega Mega Drive Ultimate Collection, and this is a series of videos that I've been doing now for the last 2 years. That is right, it's been going on for so long, but it's time we brought this into the home stretch, and what a great way to start than to kick off with Streets of Rage. Now, I've been trying to mix things up on the channel a little bit. For the past 2 years, I've been just playing the game and then putting the video together and shipping that out. And it's, worked reasonably well. But this time I'm doing something slightly different. I'm playing it on Twitch. I started doing that with Spinball. That was this one. And I kind of had a bit of fun doing that. So yeah, I'm going to continue that with playing Streets of Rage on Twitch. So don't forget to follow me. You'll see the link down below on Twitch, and I will be doing these kind of videos every now and again. Streets of Rage, I had this on disc. Yeah, I was naughty back in the day. I didn't buy my Mega Drive games. I copied them. But I did buy a lot of cartridges, so I was kind of doing a bit of both. But this is one game that I kind of regretted not buying outright. I ended up with this compilation which was on the Mega CD, and it's for the most part the same game. One minor detail, the samples on the voices are slightly different, which for some odd reason they decided to make these weird little changes with the games that are on this collection. It's kind of weird, but again, the games are the same. One exception, Golden Axe on this collection has an entirely new orchestrated soundtrack. I would have loved to have heard a Streets of Rage orchestrated soundtrack, like, real CD quality music for that. That would have really kicked ass. Anyway, let's get stuck into Streets of Rage for the Sega Mega Drive or Genesis. You know what system I'm talking about. Take it away.
So the did you know fact for Streets of Rage, we'll go to the gameplay now. Hang on. There we go. The mean streets of the big city are about to get even meaner. A huge crime syndicate led by the mysterious Mr. X has moved into town. Anyway, we don't need to read all that. We just want to get to the did you knows. The game's musical score was composed by Yuzo Koshiro. He should be knighted, even though that's not possible. I don't know if they've got anything similar to that in Japan. Anyway, who wrote the music for The Revenge of Shinobi, among many other titles. Versions of the game were available for the Sega Game Gear and Sega Master System. Yuzo Koshiro will also be doing the music for the main menu in the Mega Drive Mini. Can't wait to see what he comes up with. I reckon that's going to be awesome. So, the story behind me playing this for the first time. Yeah, the first time I played this was back in on a release, but I didn't play it on cartridge. I had a illegal disc copy, and I always wanted to buy it, but I just never got around to actually buying an official cartridge. I did, however, pick up the game later on a Mega CD launch title, which had 5 Mega Drive games on it, and there's slight differences in the game. There's different speech, which is kind of weird. The samples are when they're hitting and stuff are just not quite the same. Adam Hunter, bring back Adam Hunter, please, for Streets of Rage 4. Make him an angry old dude who's just wanting to seek revenge. Axel Stone and Blaze Fielding. I keep forgetting her surname's Fielding. But yeah, I remember falling in love with this game instantly. As soon as started getting into this, it was like, holy crap, this looks awesome. So yeah, it was 91 when I played this. I don't know how we got a hold of half the games we got. The big network of piracy going on back in the day. Sega! Oh well. Yeah, the Sega Hotline days. I do miss it. Like, well, it was mostly bored housewives and stuff like that calling up though. And as soon as it hit school time, the phones would just light up. 3:30 onwards in the afternoon, it would be just a stack of calls in the queue. And if you guys go to my Twitter feed today, you'll see that a new photo has emerged of me at the hotline. It's from a copy of Megazone magazine, and it's one of the few issues I don't have. And it's the only issue that has a photo of me in it. Wouldn't that be right? Damn, she couldn't jump that, could she? Hey. I think she's got the better moveset. The kick has got a better range. She's quicker. I think she has less power. Oh yeah, I needed that. So the Stream Deck that I'm getting allows you to customize the buttons and be able to just make the whole streaming experience a little bit more slicker. There are people out there that say, oh, they're not necessary. Lucas is one of those. I just think that it will make it easier for me to just get some more things going on the screen. So I've got a little ways to go though before I save up enough money to get one of them. So yeah, that's my next goal anyway. Oh, she's really owning this. You cheapskate. This music, when I first heard it at the time, you know, it was like it was still unusual to hear sound samples in a music track at that time, and that was just, I remember it, the music getting quieter, and then that kicked in. It was just such a big oh my god moment back then, when yeah, Mega Drive was still a big thing. Oh, come on. I always find grabbing them and then throwing them over is a hard move to do. Sometimes it doesn't register that you want to throw, it just leaves, yeah, it just drops or lets go and walks away instead. I hate this guy. You get anywhere near him and you get hit by the axes. Finally. Can we call this stage Clown Town? I hate this dude. Like, who did they model this guy off? It's like he's Chucky. Chucky wanna play? But like a grown-up adult version of him. This is Chucky's dad. And he's pissed. And I hate it when he does that. Thank you. Yeah, I think Blaze is a better character. Axel's a little bit, I don't know, there's just something about Axel that he got beefed up big time in number 2. But in number 1, I don't think he was quite all that powerful. And I could do with some meat to write about now. I gotta be careful what I say, because you guys clip this stuff and it's used out of context. Please don't be afraid to, yeah, if you see something happen that's stupid or whatever, don't be afraid to clip it. Because I will be featuring the... Oh, come on. I will be featuring the clipped videos in Twitter. There's sand in the potato salad. Yeah, see, I'm not going to let you get that first kick in. Ah, he got the upper hand that time. Alright, meet my guy with the rocket launcher. Look at that dude, he's got a mullet. I have to freeze frame that. The dude driving has got a mullet. He's like, yeah. So he just keeps spawning new sidekicks to come along and help him out. This is the only way you can beat him. Yeah, sit down. The beach warrior. I got a better feeling about this this run through. I'm not going to beat the game, but I just got a better feeling about it. I need some chicken. Give me... No, I don't want money. I want meat. Oh, an apple will do. I would have rather the chicken. Oh, look, it's Vivian from the Young Ones. Give me the baseball bat. Oh, man. It's not too awful, but to complete it, I found it way too hard. Okay. Oh, you just jump kick. Hey, hey. Don't. Oh. Come here, you. You want to try that again? Yeah, didn't think so. Oh no. I can't. Ah, oh, man, that sucks. Really? Don't you hate that? I'm just gonna have to be extra careful. Oh, come on. That guy's throwing me thinking, why won't she take a hit when I throw her? It's not easy to make out what's going on, and I'm doing alright in the eyesight department for my age, but I still find that it's just... she got burnt. Yeah, I just find it is hard. Oh, don't do that. You do your back in. Only Axel and Blaze on Game Gear in 5 stages. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a bit rough. They did that a lot on the Master System and Game Gear conversions. Man, fancy getting your butt kicked by that loser. And another guy will spawn. Man. I still have it boxed from when I first bought it as a kid. And I'll take a pic and put it up on Twitter later. Thanks, Gern. That's awesome. The Game Gear original. I had a Game Gear, but it was stolen. It was the first thing I bought on a staff discount from Sega, and I bought it for my brother, and we bought everything for it. We were like all in. TV tuner, Master System adapter, games, the lot, and it all got stolen in one hit. My brother was super pissed because it was technically it was his first console, and it was stolen from an unlocked car. So that's my Game Gear story. Yeah, getting the Game Gear stolen was absolutely pitiful, and I've always been tempted to buy another one and get it refurbished and then give it to my brother as a kind of like a hope it's not too late. I don't know, kind of like a way of saying sorry for that it got stolen. Not that I stole it or contributed to that happening. He said years later he was not impressed with my response at the time, because my way of looking at it was, oh well, it's stolen, what can I do? And he just said that I seemed like I didn't care, and that was furthest thing from my mind was that I didn't care. That's so not true. But I was thinking, there's no point in crying over it. It's stolen. It's gone. So, yeah. But that's where me and my brother vary. We're different in that way. Homie, don't play that. Now I got to deal with these two again. Sorry, I meant Sonic 1 card only. How good, right? How good was Sonic on the Game Gear? It was just such an addictive game to have with you on the go. Her kick is more powerful than your kick, oh my god. You got no special move to do. Like, that was the thing that was really limiting with this game. You didn't have any special attacks apart from the rocket launcher, which was dumb. Are these girls just like her sister or something? And they got a slightly deeper voice. And that's my first continue. I think I'm doing okay. I think you just gotta let them like jump at you and then attack. Yeah. Like that. Okay, got it. The day I finally found the final Chaos Emerald in the jungle zone was a good day. Yeah, we got a lot of calls for the Master System version of Sonic. Sonic 2, there's a funny story about how we came to find a cheat. There was a cheat for that. We had a We had a Sega representative from Sega of Japan in the building at the time, and I had a Japanese magazine because I used to buy the Japanese gaming magazines, and even though I couldn't read what was being said in those magazines, I'd buy it for the screenshots and try to suss out what games are coming out. And there was a cheat mode for the Master System version for Sonic 2. And I couldn't work out what the cheat was trying to get you to do. So I ran up to the boardroom meeting. I interrupted this probably a massively important meeting. I knocked on the door and I said, look, I know that you guys are busy, but this is really important. And I gave the magazine to the Japanese staff member. I wish I knew who it was. It's just such a shame they have no memory of who it was. And I explained that this is important. I need to know what this cheat is so I can put it in update our system to tell the customers. And he translated it, and then I ran downstairs to test it out, and it worked. It was just like such an awesome moment to be able to find this cheat from a Japanese gaming magazine and get it translated by a Sega staff member on the spot. Yeah, pretty cool story. One of these things that I've never told that story to anyone. Actually, just now recalling back on it. This music sounds so sleazy. It sounds like from a 50s cop, 70s cop show. Oh, here we go. Who we got? The two twins. Chucky Play twins. I've searched and I can't find it. Still happy with the cable guy though. Yeah, did you see they announced the Tails cable guy? So you'll be able to get that to match, and I'm going to be getting on board that little bandwagon and buying that as well, so I can have Sonic and Tails next to each other, and then all we need to do is wait for Knuckles, or we can get Robotnik. Come on, don't die, I'm in love. Ah, she's dying. He's gonna die. Man, they're just so scummy, these two. Yeah. Yes, I did, and I'll be grabbing one of those two. Well, it turned out that when I posted my picture of the cable guy, the Sonic one, that's cheap. The company that distributed it saw that and congratulated me on getting a initial run cable guy. So yeah, that was cool. I don't know how they worked out it was one of the first runs. Maybe it was the box, the way the packaging on the box was. But yeah, they said congratulations on getting one of the first runs. I bought it online. I'm still wondering what I should be picking up in Japan, Sega Sonic wise. Because every time I go over there, I can't find any Sonic merch. Yes, yes, yes. Thank God. Give me a full life bar now, please. Man, look at that. The struggle is real. And that is so dumb that you get attacked by like food carts. You guys right there, when you finish rogering me, just let me know. Right, I've had about a gutful of you. You really got to time that just right when you try to throw them backwards. It doesn't always work. Oh, this guy's just got to die. Come on. One thing I like about the backdrops in this is that as you continue moving over to the left, you'll see that outdoor it's getting lighter. It's like you're going from night to day. It sounds like not a big deal, but it's just a nice touch that they're trying to emphasize the fact that this is a big struggle, this fight. Man, that is just so cheap. Oh wow, I've never seen it do that before. Are these the same chicks, but they just went out and did a costume change? That was weird. I was hitting her, but it wasn't detecting her. Oh, that sucks. Ooh, these two are really annoying. Look at that, I got them buried in the corner, but they still just evade all the hits. Damn. Imagine making it up to here and then dying when you first got this game. You'd be so... Come on! like the ultimate cat fight. And that's the end of that. Twins on final level is where I hate this game. It has no energy bars on all the enemies. Yeah. I think I gave that a red hot try, and I was just one door away from meeting up with Mr. X. Yeah, I don't know. Guys, what do you think of Streets of Rage? Does it hold up still, or is it just that the soundtrack is the only aspect of this game that holds up, or is it still worth a playthrough in 2019? What do you guys reckon? I've got to also catch up with some of this chat. If you're able to grab the fat guy from the front, you can knee him twice, let go, grab again, rinse and repeat. Okay. Nah, still holds up. Yeah, I like this. My biggest regret is never owning a cartridge version. Thanks, Gern, for listening to my stories and me rambling on. I will have to share that story about me getting that cheat mode with Sonic 2 in a video later, but you guys heard it here first. I haven't ever told that story before. Anyway, guys, my name's been Brian and I've been gaming since Spaceys. Thanks all. Thanks, guys.
Since Spaceys.